The shenanigans are back at this underrated restaurant. Let's have brunch. Hey everybody, we're having brunch today at the Whispering Canyon Cafe in Disney's Wilderness Lodge. This is one of the most underrated yet beloved restaurants across Walt Disney World. It's known for their silly antics with the servers, and that was gone for a long time because of COVID, but it is back, so we are here to have a rootin' tootin' good time, enjoy some of those all-you-care-to-enjoy skillets, and see if this is a spot you should come with your family as part of your next trip. Whispering Canyon Cafe is a sit-down restaurant inside the lobby of Wilderness Lodge, which is one of my favorite resorts because it's absolutely gorgeous. The thing on their menu they're known for are their skillets, which are all you care to enjoy. At breakfast, you're going to get a classic breakfast one, but they have a few other options as well. Mickey waffles, eggs, bacon. And then at dinner, they actually have several different skillets, but the traditional one is going to be like brisket, ribs, chicken, mashed potatoes, and then they've got one that focuses on pork. They've got a land and sea, and they have a plant-based skillet. But these all-you-care-to-enjoy skillets are really popular and really what they're known for, and we've had people say they're literally their favorite thing to eat in all of Walt Disney World. I am so excited to be at Whispering Canyon today for brunch. Not only is the food amazing here, but the shenanigans are back, as I mentioned earlier. If you're unfamiliar, Whispering Canyon Cafe is known for funny servers that will do things like throw straws at you, bring you comically sized beverages, do pony rides on a stick around the restaurant. When this restaurant reopened, they had to limit a lot of that due to health and safety concerns, but the shenanigans are back. So you might get put in jail, you might have your server throw straws at you, and just wait and see what happens when you ask for ketchup. One great thing about the Wilderness Lodge is it is considered a Magic Kingdom area resort, and isn't it so beautiful in here? I could just stare at this lobby all day. Just look at those light fixtures with they look like teepees, and they've got buffalo, and I just love them. I love the totem poles. It's gorgeous in here. But you can access this resort by boat if you're visiting the Magic Kingdom. So if you've watched my Perfect Day videos, you know one of my biggest tips with the Magic Kingdom is to get there as early as possible, knock out a few attractions early while the lines aren't too long, and then take a break. In my Perfect Day video, I went over to Steakhouse 71 at the Contemporary, but Whispering Canyon could be a great little boat ride away from Magic Kingdom. Have yourself a nice meal here, have yourself a little brunch, and then head back into the chaos. Check it out, the menu. I love that they do brunch here. So it's 7 to 2 is brunch, same menu, and then at dinner they have an all-new menu. So let's take a look. See, it's going to say breakfast and lunch on the app, but they're the same. So there are the all-you-care-to-enjoy skillets, and these are priced per person. So there's the Heritage, which is like your classic with biscuits and gravy and eggs and sausage. Spoiler alert, we're going to eat that. There's the lighter side, which is a healthier brunch skillet. So it's got oatmeal, fruit, egg whites, a frittata, turkey bacon, turkey sausage. There's the carnivore, which is a meat-heavy breakfast brunch skillet. Cornbread, slow roasted pork ribs, brisket, chicken. You can eat that at 7 in the morning if you want to, and I would not blame you. Now, if you don't want to do a skillet, which is what they're known for, but say you're not feeling that, they have a pepper jack quote cheese frittata. That's a plant-based frittata, a ham and cheese omelet, a big Belgian-style waffle, oatmeal, a fruit plate, a turkey sandwich, an Impossible burger, a pulled pork sandwich, a bison burger, sounds amazing, and a chopped salad. So you can see it is a good mix of breakfast and lunch options. Under the shareable favorites, they've also got a jackfruit and avocado toast. That's another plant-based option, and the burnt ends nachos, which are fabulous. I've had those before. On the side, you can just add, if you wanted to get one of those a la carte options, you can add toast, biscuits, muffins, and proteins. They have, of course, just like regular coffee, soda, tea, and then they do have some breakfast cocktails. They've got the Magical Beacon, which is the 50th cocktail they have at most restaurants at around the resorts. They have a mimosa, a Bloody Mary, and a Bourbon Sweet Tea. So nothing too over the top, but that's kind of your brunch menu. So let's get into it. And then for dinner, they have a little bit more of an expansive menu. They still have those burnt nachos. They've got a salad, a jackfruit dip, plant-based. And then they, again, have those skillets they're known for. There's the traditional, which is going to be brisket and ribs and pork and chicken, mashed potatoes, corn, green beans. There's the pig that focuses on pork, so there's pork belly, ribs, piggy wings, sausage, same sides. There's the land and sea, which has got salmon, it's got chicken, it's got mushrooms, cauliflower. That one's a little bit healthier. And then there's a plant-based one with jackfruit, quote sausage, chicken, some vegetables, and those are all $36 per person. Again, at dinner, they do have a steak. They've got some quinoa cakes and a salmon. So if you're not feeling jumping in on those skillets, you can just order one of those a la carte things. They also have a gigantic cake, some apple pie, and a couple of different drinks at dinner. They're known for their bourbon here because it's Whispering Canyon, so it's kind of cowboy themed, so they have a lot of nice bourbons available. But can I tell you all a secret? I've actually never had the breakfast skillet here, and I'm super excited because I love Disney World breakfast. It's one of my favorite things. I think you can't go wrong with a breakfast buffet, and I'm basically going to get one served to me, and I don't have to get up to get more waffles.
I love it. The only place to get those type of people and get paid for it.
Have you seen me eat before, or how did you know I need so many napkins? Once again, I'm at brunch with too many beverages. This is just what happens at brunch. There's too many good drinks. Obviously, I asked for a water, I ordered a coffee, and then I wanted to sample a little cocktail, but this was the Bourbon Sweet Tea. It's made with bourbon and sweet tea. Very elaborate recipe here. And I was like, I don't like sweet drinks. And he goes, I'll make it magically unsweet for you. But she just used unsweet tea. So I'm excited to try that. Also, shout out to my amazing server who also brought me a carafe of coffee. He must know me. It's good coffee. But let's get into this bourbon, not sweet tea. She's full, but she is delicious. Okay, it's literally just bourbon and unsweetened iced tea. I love unsweetened iced tea. I drink unsweetened iced tea as my beverage of choice when I'm not drinking coffee or water or a cocktail. I don't drink a lot of soda, but I do drink a lot of iced tea, and I'm squeezing this lemon in here, and it just tastes like bourbon and unsweetened iced tea, which bourbon's also my liquor of choice. So I think this is amazing. I think it's delicious. I think it's something I could make at home very easily and probably will. So do you want to spend cocktail money on it at Disney? I don't know, but if you're taking a midday break from Magic Kingdom, you might want a cocktail. And while they do have a classic mimosa and a bloody, this is a little bit more unique and a little more Whispering Canyon. So I'm into it. Also, though, if you really want a good cocktail at this resort, you need to go down to Geyser Point Bar and Grill, the waterside bar. I've been recruited to do a pony ride. Me and these children gonna do a little pony ride. I was recruited by my server to do a pony ride, which was, you know what, it's not embarrassing when you don't know anyone. My delicious heritage skillet has arrived, so we have a cheddar biscuit with sausage gravy to pour on top, Mickey waffle, breakfast potatoes, bacon, scrambled eggs, sausage, butter syrup. This looks so good, I can't wait. You know what's about to happen. Some of you are screaming. I'm screaming with joy on the inside. And of course, I've just got a skillet for one here, but they'll bring you a bigger skillet with more stuff, depending on how many people in your family are eating. Again, that's a per person cost. And then you can ask for more of anything. So if you want more waffles, you want more eggs, you want more of anything specifically, go for it. Just a little shot of water. I asked my server for more water, and he's brought me this much. Because he said I already have enough beverages. He's like, you have a drink, a coffee, and cream, so you have 3 other drinks. Why do you need more water? So, if I want ketchup, I have to yell that stand up and yell that I want ketchup. I asked for ketchup for my potatoes. I need ketchup. I have to scream that I want ketchup. I need ketchup. Ketchup, please. Oh no! And now this other family has to bring me all their ketchup. Thank you for the ketchup. Oh no! Is this all the ketchup?
Yes.
This is all the ketchup. Oh, good. Thank you. Yes, thank you.
Good luck later.
I hope no one else needs ketchup. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm very concerned about this part.
I can help you.
Okay. No.
She's very determined.
I'm very stubborn. So the ketchup bit, if you ask for ketchup, anybody that's got ketchup on their table has to bring ketchup to your table. And then the next time somebody asks for ketchup, you have to bring all the ketchup. So I, one person, had to bring all the ketchup over to a nice family. And shout out to my new friend Christina, who's sitting at the table next to me and is an AllEars fan and filmed me doing it. Now I can eat. But they do bulk scrambled eggs really well, which cannot always be said about a breakfast buffet. Bulk scrambled eggs are not always good, but these are fluffy and delicious. Potatoes good too. It's got some peppers and onions in there with it, adding a little bit of flavor. Of course, mine is all covered in syrup, so I maintain there's nothing better than a Mickey waffle. I try the sausage, I believe it to be pork sausage. It is very good pork sausage, not spicy. You know, it's got like peppery spice, but it's not hot. Bacon. Ooh, really good crispy bacon. First skillet, very, very simple breakfast classics, but they're done well. And there's sometimes nothing better than breakfast. And now I'm going to dump a bunch of this sausage gravy on this cheddar biscuit. I love sausage gravy and cheddar biscuits. Must be because I'm from the South. It's really good. It's not super peppery like a lot of times sawmill gravy. Does everyone call it sawmill gravy? That's what my husband. It's really peppery, but it's not over the top. It's got nice chunks of sausage, not spicy or hot. The biscuit's nice and flaky, not overly cheddary when you put the sausage on it. Again, this meal is simple but delicious, and I love the biscuits and gravy edition. 10 out of 10 would eat again. I had one ketchup bottle I had kept left, and somebody else asked for ketchup, and the server's like, "Why are you recording? Do you not know what ketchup is?" And he started yelling at me. This is an introvert's nightmare, but it is so funny. I asked for another waffle, and look, they're mini. Usually they're Mickey. Some places will do mini every now and again as a special treat, but I didn't realize they had them here, and it just really made me happy. Look how cute she is with her little bow. I asked for more syrup, so he brought me a literal cup full of syrup because he said I was drowning my food, but he wasn't going to judge me for it, like all of you in the comments who judge me for pouring syrup on everything. But I literally have a cup full now for my mini waffles. I drank, shockingly, all of my tiny water cup. I drank all my water, so my server said, "Do you want more? Do you want a little one again?" And I said, "I'll take as much as you can give me." So now I have like the world's biggest mason jar of water. Couple things that are good to note as I wrap up my meal. There are discounts here for annual pass holders, DVC. You will get a discount on food. Also, you can share the skillets, but you have to pay for more than one person. But if two people wanted a different skillet, you could share with each other. So if one person wanted the lighter side and one person wanted the heritage, you're going to get charged for both, but you can like pick off of each other's. But you can't come in here and be like, "Oh, I'm just going to get one skillet, but there's two of us." They're going to charge you for two people. But you can share otherwise. I am stuffed full of delicious breakfast food. I do think Whispering Canyon Cafe is an awesome place, especially if you are staying here or as a little treat away from the Magic Kingdom on a busy day. For $24, you get access to delicious breakfast food as well as adorable antics from the servers. You obviously have to be into those antics if you're really introverted, if you're not going to be into it, if the idea of carrying ketchup to a stranger's table absolutely haunts you, maybe this is not where you're going to want to eat. This is not going to be a romantic restaurant, but it's really, really fun. The servers are great. Every kid in here seems to be having a blast, laughing and bringing ketchup to other people, or like laughing when the servers mess with their parents. It's got very 50s primetime cafe vibes in my opinion, but I do think the food here is better. Again, it's just a short boat ride away from the Magic Kingdom, so if you went there at early theme park entry or you rope dropped and you've been going all morning, come here before 2 o'clock, have a delicious brunch, and then head back on your way. They do offer their delicious desserts during lunch, even though it's not listed on the menu, so if you wanted some chocolate cake or some apple pie, you can absolutely ask for it. But I would rather go grab a little dessert at the Grab and Go at Roaring Fork, or if you're headed back to a park, of course the treats are going to be great there. I never usually recommend getting dessert at a sit-down restaurant just because while it might be good, you're probably going to be able to get something better out in the parks, and if you did it right at this restaurant, you're going to be way too stuffed like I am. I will definitely be back at Whispering Canyon Cafe. I think it is a great price for the quality of food. I think it's classic food, and I think it's a lot of fun. So let me know what other restaurants you want reviewed down in the comments. In the meantime, friends, it's been magical. Now go watch my Artist Point dining review for another restaurant here. Bye!